Hey guys, MC Mura here, and today we're gonna talk about Zangief. Is Zangief really that strong in Season 2 of Street Fighter 6? Because this is a character that the results are suggesting that he's doing really good right now. He got really high win rate in high MR settings. They're saying he got the second best win rate after Akuma. I will leave a link to the tweet by Cat Kami so you can take a look at it. Strong legend rank representation. He's top 5 I believe right now in like legend rank representation. And as you would expect, some folks are not too happy about it. Right? Some folks really don't like it. And I'm sorry, like I'm gonna go on a tangent because this narrative is really annoying. Like let's be honest here. Like let's pull back from the topic a little bit and let's talk about the whole thing, right? So you wanna tell me that Zangief being good is toxic simply because he got a command grab and I got a guess. That's too toxic, bro. That is too toxic. But with a straight face, Ken doing this is like, this is the epitome of skill, right? Just this. Oh my god, I'm so skillful. I'm so good at Street Fighter. How is this? Neutral jump, oh my god, I'm so good. Like, you wanna tell me with straight face that this is like peak Street Fighter, but a character like Zangief being good is, oh my god, that's too toxic. Guile's throwing boom and then overhead low, bazooka knee, going for a grab. That is peak Street Fighter, but oh my god, Gief is good, oh no. Come on guys, like I'm tired of the whole narrative that's especially set by high level players, top players and people who got bull that a character who is good and happens to be a grappler is something that is taboo. Like you can't have that. Zangief can't be strong. Manon can't be strong. Like he was widely considered to be the worst character in the game, widely, because my personal belief is this privilege belonged to Manon. But now he's decent and people hate it. It's like, my stance is, we'll make Manon as good as Gief, and that's it. Good for him. Good for Gief players, because they've been struggling for a year. Anyways, sorry for the tangent, sorry for the mini rant, but this is really annoying. I really hate this narrative right now, to be honest. Is Zangief actually that good? I do think he is really good, right? Now, the specialty of Gief is the fact that he is super good at chipping away at your drive. Let's say that you block the jump in from Gief, he does a sequence like that, well, you lost almost 2 bars, right? So that is really good. And he can force some of drive damage even in the neutral, especially now with buffs to move like his wheel kick, right? Because this is now, for example, -8 on block. So let's say that you're fighting against Ken, and let's say that he's gonna try to take back his turn. You're gonna do that. He's gonna swing back with a heavy punch, right? This whiffs. Then you can get a whiff punish. Take a look at how the drive gauge he lost. So that is pretty good. And obviously you can go for a sweep, damage him even more. So that is pretty good. He might try to go for a heavy kick. And heavy kick will not whiff. So this is like a check from him. But you can charge your armor. And again, you're making him lose drive. He might just stand still and block everything. And hey, that again almost like a bar that is lost from him. So this is really good. And he got other tools as well, like for example that standing medium kick. This one is pretty good. Now it's 10 frames startup, it's -4 on block, but it does pretty good chip damage to your opponent drive. And it's sort of like a Ken heavy kick. It's that sort of move where if the opponents, and that is like 90% of the players in Street Fighter 6, if they're fishing for the crouching medium kick constantly, this is a good answer to that, right? But obviously you need to get it blocked or to get it to be a punish counter for it to be super rewarding, right? But still that is a pretty good option. Now he also got the buff to the forward medium kick, his hop kick, where now this can be spaced up to be +3, which is super good for him. And there is like an auto-spaced, auto-timed sequence, by the way. You do 2 crouching light kick, crouching jab. This sets up the perfect spacing for a meaty forward medium kick, right? And this one is really powerful because at a +3, obviously, like you can go for the SPD, right, which will beat him if he tries to press buttons. You can check with a down forward medium punch, the hell stab, and this is good as well. Let's say for example Ken is gonna try to interrupt here with a jab. his jab will whiff and my forward medium kick will connect on block, right? But this is +3 now, which means that I get as a hell stab the cane uppercut to be a frame trap, right? But it will trade. It should trade here, right? And Zangief actually gets a combo from this crouching medium punch, so it should look something like this. I don't know like what is the full combo, but you get the point, right? There you go. So you're getting something like this now for him, which is pretty good. And even if the Ken happened to block like the whole sequence, this also does, as you can see, this does deal a good amount of drive to good amount of damage to his drive. And obviously there is always the option that he's gonna try to parry, and this may enable you to get like a punish counter SPD, which obviously will deal massive damage. So he's really good at forcing a situation in a state like this. Now obviously the opponent here might do the expected thing, which is go for like a crouching medium kick. This crushes lows, as you can see. Zangief is gonna be +5, so he can get like a combo here, which is pretty good. Or obviously you can just delay a little bit, go for SPD and keep on the mix. So this is actually really good. This is a really good ability from Zangief to set up like spacing traps, frame traps. See this? Just like 2 standing medium kicks, that is like 1.5 of your opponent drive meter that is lost. So that is great, right? Now he also got this, and this is a terrific whiff punish tool for him, right? This catches on a lot, and the startup on it is decently fast actually, at 11 frame startup, and it picks up low. See this? Even something low like a crouching medium kick, it will punish it, and obviously will punish something like a heavy punch or like a heavy kick. It pretty much like got the entire screen covered, right? But the good thing about this is what it leads to. Now obviously you can just simply get the combo if you want. Like you can do I mean, you can do that, and that is okay. That does give you like pretty good corner carry and all of that. But the good thing about this is that this actually gives Zangief a safe jump setup now. If we happen to get the punish counter here, you just don't do the lariat at the end, right? See this? You actually get a safe jump here, and this is something that you will see Itazan doing all the time. I will also leave a link to like one of the Itazan clips, and you can see how much he's abusing this, right? So Ken is gonna try to wake up with an OT uppercut now. And obviously he get rigged. Now that the opponent knows that this is a safe jump, they might try to go for like a wake up parry, but obviously Zangief got an SPD, so yeah, almighty. So take a look at the damage output that this may yield, right? And I didn't need to go for the meter, I just went for the extra damage, but you get the point, right? So this is tremendous for Zangief, and obviously this in the corner can lead to like really big damage as well. Let's space it. Gorge dynamite! That's 46%, and I'm sure this is nowhere near optimal, but you get the point, right? This new whiff punish tool now, and the best thing about it, the best thing is that this works versus like crouching moves. Like the fact that you can whiff punish something like a crouching medium kick with it, that's actually really neat, right? Because this is an area where Zangief, in my opinion, kind of struggled, right? You will get a sweep, and that was that. But now if you got the big reads on the whiff punish, I mean, you can get some pretty good rewards. So that is really good for him. Another thing that you got to consider with this patch is the fact that his meter gain is really high right now. Like a basic combo with Zangief. This is opponent's not blocking. Right. A basic combo like him, like that, did like half a bar of drive, half a bar of critical gauge. Let's say for example that you happen to get like an end of round drive impact. Like let's say that Ken here is at, let's put at 20%, right? And you just did a drive impact, you got a punish counter, go for the too late, And take a look at how much meter Zangief built. Like this interaction built Zangief an entire super bar almost. And because of this, and because of the damage, the increase in his meter gain, it's actually likely that Zangief now get 2 critical meters per round. Like I've seen Zangief use his level 2 super twice per round, right? Another thing that you got to consider with Zangief in this patch is the fact that a lot of the characters, especially like the really good ones, most of them got damage reduction, and Zangief didn't lose any damage. He actually got some, like he did lose because he's like reliant on low confirms or light confirms, so in a sense he did lose some damage, but his high damage output combos are still tremendous. Like say that Ken did like a DP and I happened to block it. Say he did like a wake up DP. Let's make him do like a wake up DP, right? And we can see like how much damage Zangief can get. Get ready. Bosh dynamite. That is a 58% combo with like 2 bars. So that's actually ridiculous, right? And again, because of his meter gain and the fact that Zangief now gained a lot of meter, he's able to do this more often, right? And obviously they gave him a lot of other buffs as well to not make him as meter reliant, like the fact that I do think now you get like a regular Bosch Dynamite. You don't even have to commit to like the OD, which might save you like meter at the end of round, something like this. So in general, I do think this is a character that is now a lot more solid. Is Zangief top tier? Is Zangief really strong? Is he that strong right now? I don't think so personally, because he's now being rewarded more, but I do think a lot of the struggles that he had still exist. His anti-airs are still inconsistent. His issues against like fireball, zoning, general runaway is still there. He's still not really like a character that can cheese his way in easy as some of the really good characters can. So I still think he struggles a bit, but he's definitely in a much better position now. He's rewarded way more than he used to in the previous season, and that's a good thing. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment. It helps the channel so much. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe.